Hey there, this is Ann again. Just doing like a little update on my push buttons. Kind of give people like an idea of, more what it looks like. Because the last video I had wasn't that bright. But this is what it look like when you're wiring them up together. Just make sure they all plugged in the same spot, stuff like that. These are not the LED buttons. It's just a demonstration. I actually got the buttons hooked up. Just kind of show you what it looks like and stuff like that. Putting two wires together and make sure you got the one running out so you can keep running it. And make sure you got something like this hook up to your power supply, and make sure you remember to get the big ones of these, because if you don't, it'll be too small, it won't fit on the LEDs. Just buy you some wire cutters, stuff like that. You're good to go, and you can wire these up yourself. It's pretty simple. This is my Mortal Kombat. That's the buttons all lit up. Hold on. All my buttons all lit up. Stuff like that. Alright, kind of give you an idea what it looks like once it's all wired up and stuff. So it look like there's wires everywhere. Actually, my wires didn't turn out that bad. It actually was like just long enough. So that's another thing I recommend too, that you wire them up to where they go and what spot they gonna go in. So that way, if you don't have enough, if your wire not long enough, it won't reach. So, make sure you wire it up to where it's gonna go in that order. So, first person, red, blue, stuff like that. What was another thing I was gonna say is and like I said in the last video too, make sure you hook these up in the right spot, stuff like that. Just make sure they're hooked up in the right spot. Another thing too, like I said in the last video, if you have one that don't work, try switching the wires up. Like instead of this being on this side, put this wire on this side, put that wire on that side, so that way you can see if the light work. If it don't work after doing that, I recommend you send it back. Alright, and another thing I couldn't figure out how to do is set this game on free play, and I looked it up and I finally figured it out. I'm gonna show you here. Just go there, do your little test or whatever, and then you go down to I think it's dip switch test. Yep, dip switch test. But what that is that all these are things that's not on. So if you want to cut, the volume off, you just hit the switch in the back to off. If you don't want blood in the game, if the kid's playing it, you can cut it off. It's SW2 number 7. You just hit the switch, which I'll show you that in 1 second. But to set it to free play, you must have all these on right here. I don't know if you have to have all of them on, but I cut them all on because to set like the pricing you want for the games and stuff like that. So on SW1, it'll be 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and 3 has to be on. And then that way you can actually set the game to free play and it'll stay on free play. So now when I cut the game on free play, it actually stay on free play. And that's all you do. And now exit, and the game should be ready. And this way you ain't got to deal with opening up the coin door and stuff like that. And another thing people don't realize too, see, set for free play. And another thing people don't realize too is that in your coin doors, if the lights keep blowing, it's probably because the lights that you have are for 5 volt and you got it hooked up to the 12 volt. So that will cause your lights to go out in your quarter part right here. And if you have a machine and it's wired up right and it's not working, what I noticed too, down here, you see this right here, this one, it goes in and then comes out and then cuts in, to where this one over here, it just goes straight out and cut right in. Now see, I don't see if you can see it, but if you look there, you don't see the don't really see the wires sticking out that much. A little part right in here. Well, anyway, on this side, it kind of sticking out a little bit better. You kind of want the ones. If you're gonna use, if this thing right here is not working, you probably just need another one. Or if you can, I think you could bend that out and try to get that to work. But I haven't tried it. But this one works with no problem. I drop a quarter in, it reads it. This one don't. But that's just something else you can do. All right, I'm gonna show you how to. One thing I was talking about on the back, the little red box on your board. Did have a flashlight to kind of get you more light, but that's all I got. These are little buttons in the back. You know, like I said, you can't see right here, but the first one is SW1. That's the first board, the first little box, red box. You know, you want to go to the first red box, SW1, and set 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 all on. So it'll be facing up. On the other one, I don't have nothing on it, you know, because I don't need to. But this is my machine all wired up. So I hope this helps anybody out that needs help. All right, thanks.